So far, we have already discussed KDT process, learning algorithm, and the CBR in terms of its definitions and the process of CBR that is executed. Actually, the CBR process can be represented as a cycle, and we call this as a CBR cycle. Here is the depiction of a CBR cycle. Basically, the CBR cycle starts when receiving the new cases or problem. Then the first cycle of the CPR, that is called as a retrieve, is activated. What we are going to do in a retrieve cycle is to retrieve the most similar cases to the new problem. From where we are retrieving from the case base that is stored the previous old cases along with their solutions. So the outcome of the retrieve cycle is the retrieved cases that are similar to the new problem. These retrieved cases will be then shifted to the second cycle, which is reuse cycle. In the reuse cycle, we are going to reuse the solutions of the retrieved cases by adapting or modifying these solutions in order to propose the solution for the new problem. So the outcome of the reuse cycle is the suggested solution based on the solution of the retrieved cases. Then these suggested solutions will be moved to the revised cycle, which is the third cycle of CPR. In the revised cycle, we are going to revise solution to be fit for the new problem. So here, after we revise the suggested solutions, we will have the confirmed solution. So the outcome of the revised phase is the confirmed solution for the new problem. This confirmed solution will be then moved to the last cycle of the CPR, which is retain. The meaning of retain here, store or keep. In the retain cycle, we are going to store the new problem along with its solution into the case base. So what is happening in the retain cycle is that the new problem with the new solution is become a part of the case base of our system. So to conclude that, the first cycle of CPR is a retrieve, and the aim of the retrieve cycle is to find the similar cases to the new problem from the case base. Then the second cycle is a reuse, where we are going to reuse the solution of the retrieved cases in order to propose the solutions for the new problem. Then the third cycle is a revise, where we are going to adapt or repair the suggested solution or the proposed solution, and the outcome of a revise phase is a confirmed solution. Then in the fourth cycle, which is a retain, the new problem with its confirmed solution will be stored in the case base, and this is the description of a CPR cycle. So let us now discuss how each cycle is executed. Let us start with the first cycle, which is a case retrieval. So what is a case retrieval? Case retrieval is the most important case in CPR, where we have to design and use effective approach in order to retrieve the most similar cases in CPR. One of these approaches is called a similarity measure. So similarity measure can be used in retrieving the same, if not the most similar cases from the case base to the new problem. Thus, inability of retrieving the same, if not The most similar or quite similar cases will lead us to the poor reasoning, and the poor reasoning definitely will lead us to have a poor result, meaning that the CBR will fail to produce a right solution for the new problem. This is because the poor reasoning is come from the similarity measure. So if we conduct the similarity measure process in an incorrect way, definitely we will get a poor reasoning, and a poor reasoning meaning that we will have a poor result. Then definitely we will not be able to find the right solution for the new problem. So what is a similarity measure? Similarity measure is used in addressing a problem by matching the new cases with the previous cases from the case base in order to find the right solution. So similarity measure actually consider as the heart of CPR system. So let us raise a question here. Why similarity measure is considered the heart of CPR? This is because if we fail in designing or implementing the similarity measure, definitely our CPR will fail to find the right solution. That's why we have to be really careful when we are going to perform and calculate the similarity measure. And if we calculate the similarity measure in a correct way, definitely our CPR will lead us to the right solution. Otherwise, we are not going to reach the right solution. The key concept here is that designing and implementation of the similarity measure in a correct way will lead us to the good reasoning, and this good reasoning can lead us to find or to propose the right solutions for our new problem. So what is the purpose of the similarity? So you already know that the similarity is conducted with the aim of extracting same, if not the quite similar cases to the new problem from the case base. So conducting the similarity measure can lead us either to adapt the solution of the retrieved cases. This can be achieved by directly copy the solution of the retrieved cases if the old retrieved problem is exactly similar to the new problem, or we modify the solution of the retrieved cases if the retrieved cases considered to be quite similar to the new problem. So here, my dear mates, you have to know that we do have a submission in CPR that the similar problem have a similar solutions. So the main goal of a similarity modeling is to provide a good approximation. The key concept here is that the similarity measure has to be conducted in correct manner, then a good reasoning will be obtained, and then the obtained result of finding the solution for the new problem, for the new case, will be good.